Welcome to our journey through ancient Egypt, a civilization that gazed up at the same night sky we do, yet saw a celestial tapestry woven with stories of gods and goddesses. For the ancient Egyptians, these weren't just myths, but living embodiments of the forces of nature, the cycles of life and death, and the very fabric of their existence. Today, we'll explore the most important gods in ancient Egyptian civilization and their supernatural powers. These weren't simply characters in elaborate tales, but powerful deities who shaped the beliefs, rituals, and even the very architecture of this ancient civilization. Imagine a world where gods walked among us, their influence felt in the Nile's floods, the sun's rays, and the whisper of the desert winds. Join me now as we delve into the Egyptian pantheon, a realm where the boundaries between myth and reality blurred, leaving behind an indelible mark on human history. Our first destination brings us face to face with Horus, often depicted as a majestic falcon soaring through the heavens or as a human figure adorned with the distinctive curved beak of this powerful bird. Horus embodies the very essence of the sky, his piercing gaze surveying all below. But Horus is more than just a god of the sky. He represents kingship itself. Pharaohs, those living gods who ruled ancient Egypt, saw themselves as the embodiment of Horus on earth, inheriting his authority and might. The iconic symbol of Horus, the Eye of Horus, wasn't just a representation of sight, it symbolized protection, royal power, and good health. Amulets bearing this potent symbol were worn by the living and placed among the wrappings of mummies to provide safe passage into the afterlife. The story of Horus is deeply intertwined with that of his father, Osiris, the god of the underworld, who was murdered by his jealous brother Set. Horus, in a fierce battle against his uncle, avenged his father's death and reclaimed his rightful place as ruler. This epic struggle between Horus and Set represents the eternal battle between order and chaos, light and darkness, a theme that resonates throughout Egyptian mythology. As we gaze upon images of Horus, let us remember that this deity wasn't merely a figure of myth, but a symbol of divine power, a protector of the throne, and a testament to the enduring belief in the triumph of good over evil. Few figures in Egyptian mythology command as much reverence and awe as Isis, a goddess whose influence extended far beyond the borders of Egypt and into the Roman world. Often depicted as a woman wearing a crown topped with a solar disk or cow horns, Isis represents motherhood, magic, and unwavering devotion. She is best known as the wife of Osiris and mother of Horus. When Osiris was murdered and dismembered by Set, it was Isis who, through her profound magical abilities and unwavering determination, gathered his scattered remains and resurrected him long enough to conceive their son, Horus. This act cemented her status not only as a loving wife and mother, but as a powerful sorceress capable of defying even death itself. Isis's magic transcended the realm of myth. Egyptians believed she possessed the knowledge of healing herbs and potent spells, and they appealed to her for protection during childbirth, in times of illness, and for guidance in navigating life's challenges. Her temples became centers of healing, drawing pilgrims seeking her divine intervention. The story of Isis is a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the enduring bond between a mother and her child. Her image continues to captivate us today, reminding us of the strength and resourcefulness that lie within us all. Our journey now takes us to the edge of the desert, to the entrance of tombs adorned with intricate carvings and guarded by the watchful gaze of Anubis, the jackal-headed god of mummification and protector of the dead. In the Egyptian belief system, death was not an end but a transition, a journey to another realm, and Anubis served as a guide and guardian for those making this momentous passage. Anubis's distinctive appearance with the body of a man and the head of a jackal was no accident. Jackals, often seen scavenging near cemeteries, were associated with death, but also with keen senses and the ability to navigate between realms. Anubis embodied these qualities, ensuring that the souls of the deceased were properly cared for and protected on their journey to the afterlife. Within the walls of the embalming workshops, priests, their faces often masked to resemble Anubis, meticulously prepared the bodies of the deceased. They believed that Anubis himself oversaw this sacred ritual, ensuring that each step was performed with precision and reverence. But Anubis's role extended beyond the mummification process. In the Hall of Two Truths, where the hearts of the deceased were weighed against the feather of truth, Anubis presided as a divine judge, determining the fate of souls in the afterlife. His presence served as a reminder that death was not to be feared, but respected, a natural part of the eternal cycle of life, death and rebirth. Our exploration culminates with Ra, the sun god, a deity so central to Egyptian belief that he was often considered the king of all gods. Imagine a world where the sun was not just a celestial object but a living god, traversing the sky each day in a magnificent solar bark, bringing light, warmth, and life to the world. Ra's journey began each morning at dawn, emerging from the eastern horizon, his golden rays banishing the darkness of night. He sailed across the celestial ocean, his boat crewed by other deities, bringing fertility to the land and sustaining all living things. As the sun began its descent, Ra entered the underworld, where he battled the serpent god Apep, embodiment of chaos, ensuring that darkness did not consume the world. Ra's power was absolute. He was the creator god, responsible for bringing order from chaos, shaping the world and all its inhabitants. Pharaohs claimed direct descent from Ra, further solidifying the sun god's connection to kingship and divine authority. Even today, as we stand beneath the same sun that illuminated the lives of the ancient Egyptians, we can understand the awe and reverence they felt for Ra. He was the source of life, a symbol of hope, and a reminder that even in the face of darkness, light will always return. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of ancient Egyptian gods, a journey through time to a civilization that saw the divine in the natural world, in the cycles of life and death, and in the very fabric of their existence. These weren't just stories told to entertain, but beliefs that shaped their worldview, their rituals, and their understanding of their place in the cosmos. As we've seen, the Egyptian gods were complex figures embodying both human-like qualities and supernatural powers. They were flawed, capable of love, jealousy, anger, and compassion, reflecting the spectrum of human experience. Their stories continue to resonate with us today, reminding us of the enduring power of myth, the importance of storytelling, and the timeless search for meaning in the universe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into history and mythology. Until next time, keep looking up at the stars, and remember, the universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.